Now, we first told you about the story yesterday about Jennifer Aniston. She cut people out of her life who haven't got a vaccine or don't want to disclose their vaccine status. Now, this begs the question, how do you handle talking about the vaccine with your loved ones and the people that you interact with? Of course, it's current. We have the answer for you. Here to talk about vaccine etiquette, Sharon Schweitzer. She's a cultural and etiquette expert and a best-selling author. Sharon, how are you?
I'm doing well, Natalie. How are you this morning?
I am good. So first, how do you navigate boundaries and conversations with people who are not vaccinated?
Well, in the U.S., we're a very direct society, so we tend to handle things directly. One of the best things you can do is decide how you want to approach the topic, and if you even want to approach the topic at all. Many people find that they need to approach that topic in their social lives. In your business life, most employers have made this decision for you. They've already come up with a policy. So in your workplace, that decision has already been handled by guidance from your workforce. In your social life, you have a couple of options. You can either self-disclose and hope someone else will follow suit, or you can use the sandwich method. And if you want to discuss that in detail, we can offer you some tips.
All right, do you have any tips for ways to bring up the topic of your vaccination status, and how do you ask someone politely if they are vaccinated?
Well, again, this goes to boundaries. And in the U.S., we value our relationships. So if you value your family and your friends, you're going to want to step lightly. It's kind of a ballet dance. So one of the things that you can do is self-disclose, and you can tell someone, you know, I was vaccinated. I'm really fortunate. I've been vaccinated for a little while. I really hope that everyone has an opportunity to be vaccinated. And then wait and see if the other person self-discloses and says, oh gosh, my husband and I are vaccinated also. Our family is vaccinated. We agree with you. We hope everyone has that opportunity. If they don't respond that way, it may be because they have a medical condition that prevents it. Maybe they have an autoimmune situation or a temporary illness that has prevented it. It's not just because they are anti-vaxxers. There may be a host of other reasons why they have not been able to be vaccinated. So they may segue to another topic, and they may not respond to you in terms of your self-disclosure. So that's one method. That's one tip for the option of bringing up the vaccine discussion. So if they pivot and go to another discussion completely, then you know that that option for self-disclosure is not going to have them discuss vaccine. Now, the second option, Natalie, is the sandwich method, which is for you to say something like, you know, I've noticed that the vaccine percentage in the U.S. is about 70% of U.S. adults have had at least one vaccine dose. That's really interesting to read. Hopefully, we're going to see more vaccines globally. I know that the global vaccine rate is much lower. What are your thoughts on this? And they may decide they want to respond and engage in the discussion, or they may decide that that is not a topic they want to discuss. So what you're doing is you're layering a positive statement with a negative statement, and then you're opening it up for discussion. So the ball's in their court. They can either decide to engage with you or not engage with you. And you just have to wait and see what they want to do. This way, you're not judgmental. You're not saying, oh, here's my opinion. You can like it or lump it. You're not throwing anyone under the bus. And you're not throwing a dead cat on the living room floor.
Plenty of sound advice. Sharon Schweitzer, thank you so much for your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you.